Hi Libras, welcome to my channel Answers by Divine. This is going to be for your last quarter of 2018 for 3 months, October, November and December. Love reading, alright? Love reading. 3 months of love reading. What is it looking like for Libras? For the sign of Libras for these 3 months, October, November and December. So as usual, we're going to start off with yes or no. Yes or no question answer. All right, so if you have got a question, phrase your question in a very specific manner. At best, mention about the name of the person, the place, how do you meet this person, when did you meet this person, like for example, is this person that I met yesterday, from where, from let's say for example from Tinder. So like from Tinder, this person by the name of Alex, for example. Okay, yeah, is this person for me? So just be very specific about your question. All right, so this is going to be for Libras, 3 months, and for the first we're going to have a yes or a no answer. All right, so one last shuffle and we will get it started. All right, for Libras, what is the answer for Libras? Okay, for Libras, major arcana and even numbers like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 will be yes. All the other numbers will be no. All the other cards will be no. Okay, so if you have not gotten it ready, just take a pause. Otherwise, this is your answer here. The answer is no. Libra, Libra, for your question, whatever that you're asking about, we have 3 cards of no versus 2 cards of yes. They will be Ace of Wands in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, and 3 of Swords in reverse. This is about leaving and moving away. All right, these 3 cards to me, they are pointing towards leaving and moving away. But of course, for every one of you, depending on your question, it will mean very different for you. If you know how to, you could actually apply the meaning of the cards to your question, but otherwise just take the short answer as no. All right, we have Ace of Wands in reverse, so this is about unclarity. Ace of Wands in reverse, which means to say someone over here in this dynamic is unsure, doesn't have clarity, doesn't know what to do or what they actually wanted for themselves or what you wanted for yourself. So someone over here has unclarity. All right, and King of Wands over here, again this is the same. This King of Wands, all right, no, sorry, let me take a step back. King of Wands may be more for the person. Someone over here has unclarity, King of Wands in reverse. All right, and then Ace of Wands is more like that person or whatever the wish or the hope, the dreams, the goal, Ace of Wands in reverse might not be the best for you. Okay, so Ace of Wands in reverse for you or for that person. All right, so whatever situation that you're praying for, that you're hoping for, might not be the best for you. Okay, Ace of Wands in reverse and King of Wands in reverse, which is unclarity. Someone over here has unclarity, uncertainty, not knowing, not too sure, doesn't have an answer yet. And 3 of Swords in reverse. This 3 of Swords to me is about shifting of focus, because 3 of Swords can actually mean like healing, recovery. All right, 3 of Swords in reverse. So when this card appears in a love reading, maybe someone has already recovered and moving on or moved on, or like maybe shifting, diverting of focus. All right, so it could be asking you to shift or divert away your focus on whatever the situation might be, or someone's focus is not on you. 3 of Swords in reverse. All right, because swords are about communication, thinking, your thoughts. So when the 3 of Swords is on the table, it means to say someone is not thinking, it's not really so much into someone over here, meaning to say they might not be thinking so much about you, you might not be thinking so much about them. So whatever your question might be, apply the meaning accordingly to your question. All right, but otherwise you could just take the short answer as no. Okay, next we're gonna pull the angel answers. All right, the angel answers, just one card. It can be for your second question, or you will just complement for the rest of the reading, or also towards the first reading. Okay, so what do we have for the angel answers for Librans reading? One last shuffle and we will pull a card for angels answers. What is the answer for Libra? We have perfect timing. All right, perfect timing. So perfect timing can be it could be asking you to wait for a better time. There will be a better time, better timing for you, or it would also mean, it could also mean, depending on your question and how the first set of answer plays out for you, it could also mean that this is the time right now. Okay, perfect timing. But definitely whatever that you want to do, perfect timing has it for you. All right, you don't have to rush. Or if you don't feel like this is the time now, or there's any unclarity, so just wait for the perfect timing. There will be a perfect time for events to unfold for you, or for love to happen for you, on you. Okay, so trust that whoever that needs to happen on you, that's fated to happen on you, that you're fated to meet, they will ultimately show up. There's perfect timing for you. Okay, there's a plan drafted for you. Okay, so another message card for Libras. This can be for your third question if you have got a third question. Otherwise, again, this could complement the rest of the reading, also towards the first two. All right, so one last shuffle for the sign of Libras. Libras, the message card we have over here, it is the dragon, and it says strength and wisdom. All right, strength and wisdom. This is the dragon. Okay, so again, I feel like this card is also meaning the same as perfect timing, having the strength and wisdom to know what you should be doing right now, what should be the steps that you are taking towards your love life, to know what is the right thing to do, what is not the right thing to do, what is the right time to execute or to act on or to initiate, what is the right thing to say. All right, strength and wisdom. So meaning to say, more likely than not, it could mean, it looks like to me, at least for this time, it is not the time where you just follow your heart on what you want to do. Just follow your heart. Like most times or some other times, we will just follow our heart and just listen to our inner voice. But this time around, it is more like you have to use your mind, give it more thoughts and give it more time than to use your heart. All right, than to be emotional. This is not the time to be emotional regarding your love life, Libras. All right, this is a time where you need to have clarity and have the wisdom to be wise enough to know what you should be doing. All right, or if whoever that you're dealing with, the situation, are they worth it, or is this the best timing right now? All right, so let's jump into your spread for 3 months. All right, so what is looking like for Libras? What is it looking like for Libras? Leaving. I'm also getting keywords for you, Libras. Leaving. There is actually some traveling involved in your love relationship. Leaving. I'm not sure who is leaving who, or are you leaving current place towards a love, or a love situation is leaving you, or like a partner, whoever that you are dealing with, is leaving you. There's this keyword leaving. It could be also leaving behind the past, but it is more like distance is a part of this, your love life right now. Distance could play a part between you and someone else, to leave or not to leave. to stay or not to stay. Leaving. Moving as well. Leaving, moving, they all sound quite similar to me. Moving could be moving closer with your partner. It could also mean, if we expand the meaning of moving, could also mean to give it more space, to give it more time. It could be moving in with someone to get to know, to interact, for more interaction, to get to know. All right, to give it more time, but meanwhile you could just move in to get to know. Or it could also mean move away and then give it more, give it space, give it time, and give it space to breathe. Give the both of you time and space to breathe. Or for those of you who are single, it could also mean that you need to move around, you need to travel, to be out there, because apparently it is seemingly looking like to me, Libras, maybe for some of you, you might have been enclosed for way too long, for a while. Like enclosed as in your heart is closed. I'm not saying you're not out socializing. You might be out socializing, but you know, your heart and your soul, your mind is not really looking out for people, or sensing out interest from anyone. It's just like, I'm just out with my friends for dinner, like just a dinner, really not thinking much about what or who am I going to meet up or meet with this evening, or so. Okay, I see someone looking at you though, Libras. I'm seeing someone looking at you. Someone is really looking at you, paying attention, paying focus, giving focus on you, putting focus on you. All right, there could be more. Okay, it can be for those of you who are single, so you might have someone coming towards you. All right, but I feel like either you are not aware of it, you are unaware of your surroundings, or it is a choice for you to ignore. Like you know someone has interest on you, you know someone is about to come to you, but you just ignore. Maybe you just ignore. So it is either you're unaware of the situation or your surrounding, or it is just you ignoring. It could be, it is looking like to me more like friends, friend zone, someone whom you had actually friend zone, or it is amongst your friend, not too close, more like acquaintance, like you barely know this person, but you know this person exists around, somebody else's friend or somebody else's connection. All right, it is quite a distance away in terms of connection and relation. Like how are we related? Like, oh, he or she is somebody else's wife's friend, you know, it's far away, it is a distant relation. Some of you, your work could be a hinder to your love life as well. I'm seeing work, career. Okay, some of you are focusing on your work or your career, or your work and career is taking up much of your time, or if not your thoughts. Like it is more important to you at this point in time, more than love relationship. Some of you could be wanting children, could be looking at and wanting children. I'm hearing the keyword children, but I do not know how is it going to play out for every one of you. But there is children involved within your love life and your relationship. Some of you could be dealing with a mate who has got children to themselves, or you might have children yourself, or you might be wanting children. But the first I was feeling, it is more like Libras, you might be wanting children. You might be wanting children, like plans for kids, family planning. Like desire, maybe desire to settle. But it is feeling more like you just want a kid, you just want children. Marriage or not might not be of importance in this case. It's just like you want children. Like at this point in time, it is timely, and you feel like you want to have a kiddo to play with. All right, of you could be in a complicated relationship. I'm seeing hearing the keyword complication. It is complicated. It is like someone over here has got unresolved or unfinished business, still has got someone, or like you could be the third party to whoever your partner might be, your desired partner might be, or your potential partner might be. Someone over here has unresolved or unfinished business. It's like the most the both of you could be doing is just keeping in touch, but the both of you has got interest towards each other, but you just can't be together for now, like spending time hanging out, getting together. No, it is feeling like distant, complicated. Okay, someone needs to complete their vicious cycle of their life. Okay, alright, so that's much for you, Libra. Let's proceed and go on to your cards, your spread. Let's see what is on the cards for you. Okay, for Libras, what's in the spread? We have the World in reverse. So Libras, we're starting off this quarter. We're entering into the end of this year with you feeling unsettled. It is more like unsettled. Alright? Unsettled meaning your love life is unsettled. There might be hiccups or bumps along the way within your relationship. It is not things are not unfolding the way you wanted it to be. Your partner is behaving oddly. I'm hearing behaving oddly, is behaving strangely, and it gets you frustrated, or like it gets you feeling curious, like what's happening to them, what is on their mind, what happened, like what actually happened, why are they behaving like that. We have the World in reverse. Okay, and the Hierophant in reverse. Following that, these are two major arcanas for you. Alright, it is pretty intense to have major arcana to start off the reading, and also two major arcana straight in a row. We have the Hierophant. This might not be the right time for you to get committed, or someone over here is unable to commit to you or to this relationship. It might be you unable to commit, or it is like, I'm feeling like timing is not, it is not now, it is not right, it is not now. Yeah, I feel like there's some struggle. It's like both of you wanted to be together. For those of you who has got someone like a partner or a marriage, alright, I feel like the both of you wants to get together, or it could be for those of you who are single but has got a potential date, seeing someone. There is this intensity over here with the World and the Hierophant, but it's just that there is a major, I'm saying a major blockage, a major hiccup, a major bump along in your love in your love life. Alright, yeah. And following that, we have Nine of Wands. Alright, Nine of Wands in an upright position. This is how it looks like. Nine of Wands. So this to me is looking like, this Nine of Wands is looking towards the Hierophant in reverse and the World in reverse. There might be someone over here. It could be a third party, or someone else other than you and your desired partner, or just your partner. Someone else is looking into your relationship. Someone else is disturbing your relationship. Nine of Wands is like putting up guard and defense, or just disturbing to that relationship. Alright, looking at the both of you and sort of like trying to be nosy. I'm feeling more like someone is trying to be nosy. Someone is trying to stop someone from beginning a relationship with someone else over here. So it is like, for example, I'm just saying for example, but it could be for anyone. It could be actually coming from anyone. So it could be like maybe a mother. Alright, a mother is trying to maybe talk to the son, to tell the son that, oh, this girl is not for you, and it's like trying to guard the son against to start a relationship off with you, to begin something, or to stop him from getting to know you and then gradually to fall in love with you, something along the line. Alright, but I'm not feeling it is mother, but I feel like it is somebody's ex over here. Somebody's ex over here is disturbing or is holding someone's new relationship from beginning, like holding back and stopping it from beginning, stopping it from beginning. No, it doesn't sound right. Like trying to stop a relationship from forming. Yeah, from forming. All right. And then it also feels a lot like for those of you who are dealing with someone over here, between the both of you, one of you could be more could be in a position where they are easily affected by whatever external are saying towards them, like whoever is telling them, oh, you know, like take some time to uh to to get to know, or you know, like take more time before you enter into a relationship, that kind of thing. Someone over here is fickle-minded. I'm seeing someone over here is fickle-minded. All right, while the other person is very sure and very fixed. This is what I'm feeling. All right, between the both of you, one of you is feeling sure, and then the other person is feeling, it is looking like fickle-minded. He or she is looking like fickle-minded. Okay. And for the person who is sure about this relationship, who is actually sure about what he or she wanted from this relationship, or from you, or you want, or whatever you want from this person, you are sure and you are going for it. It's like there's this pursuing action in there. The desire is strong, all right, but it is just someone is fickle-minded. Probably they were disturbed by some like external noises or external influences over here. It is looking to me more like from the beginning of this relationship, or from the beginning of this quarter, regarding your love life over here. All right, your relationship, first of all, it is unstable. All right, there's instability over here. It is unstable. There's a lot of like external influences, or there is already existing problems or issues in this relationship. And then as we progress further, it could be to the next month, which is maybe November, or it could actually just be any point in time during this whole quarter of October, November, and December. It can just be any time. All right, but otherwise it is just as we progress in this relationship along with time. And it feels more like from the beginning there is already issues within this love, or really within this relationship dynamic. All right, and then along with time, it's getting to look like one party is trying to it's looking like he or she is pulling away, is fickle-minded and not knowing, is like going into distress over here, not knowing what to do, how to manage this situation, and then it's actually trying to avoid the situation. All right, while the other person is trying to salvage and hold back, and try to reconcile, or trying to salvage this relationship. Okay, and I feel like towards the end of it, all right, because we are coming towards the last spread over here, coming to the end of it, could be towards the end of the year, or just as we progress along with time. This could be happening at any point, anytime, it could be any timeline, all right? So it is feeling like at one point in time, the two of you will come to a point where you will feel like you will need to take a break. All right, so to me, along with time, towards the end of the quarter, towards the end of the year, it is looking like the two person over here is needing to take a break away from one another. All right, it's needing to take a break from one another because it is seemingly looking like it is too much to handle, too much to or it has been too long, and it is like time. Probably the both of you might have actually had a talk about it, to just take some time and consider again. There's reconsideration, there's a lot of time taken to think about, to think through, where are we going, where is this relationship, where is this love going, what's in our future, what's in the future for the both of us or for us. Like, is it making sense? What's the potential of it? Are we going to get somewhere? Where are we getting at for this, between the both of us? I'm sorry, but because this reading is looking a lot like some more towards those of you who has got someone in your mind. It could be those of you who are single and dealing with someone, not officially in a relationship, but trying to get together, but there is obstacle. Or otherwise, it will be those of you who are in a relationship or in a marriage, having already a partner. All right, for those of you who are super single, it could be dealing with the ex though. It could be dealing with the ex, like someone is already there's already like problems existing in that relationship. That's why the both of you are pulling out. All right, and then one of you might have decided to leave, and then the other person would continue to pursue fiercely. I'm seeing continue to pursue very fiercely, and then it is saying that at this coming to this quarter, it is looking like the both of you are really taking a break from one another, taking a break away from one another. Probably it could be the reason why we have this perfect timing. All right, perfect timing, and to have the strength and the wisdom to deal with this current situation, which is looking like sticky to me. Okay, so Libras, this is what I have for you. What is it looking like for this last quarter of the year? So I hope some of these messages would be could be a take back for you to, or could be like any kind of, it could serve to you as a hint from divinity towards your current situation. It might not be exactly this whatever that you're going through, but some of these messages or keywords that I'm saying over here could be targeted towards you. Okay, so I pray for the best for you, and hopefully we get better reading along with time. Okay, just remember that things are bound to happen, and it is never it is never easy. It is never easy. Like the road that we come through in order to get down, to walk down the aisle, it is definitely, there are a lot of challenges in that love. All right, so just keep an open mind. And have strength and wisdom. Okay, Libras, so this is all I have for you, and I wish for you good luck. Until then, I will see ya. Bye bye.